It's 10 o'clock. Power is on, but the car is not charging. I need to wake it up. So it can do its calculation. There we go. Charger kicks in. 8 hours 10 minutes. Starts charging immediately. Alright, what I will do now is set this one to 70%. Potentially we won't charge until 70% because there's not enough time. 13 hours? No, there's not enough time. But I need more energy for Saturday. Alright guys, see you tomorrow morning. Bye. Sun is not even up. Look at this. Oh. Alright, it is 6 o'clock in the morning. I know. And the car still needs 5 hours and 20 to charge. 5 amp is a pain in the ass. 7 kilometers an hour. But hey, that's the challenge of this week, right? So I let it charging until I go to work actually. So what will happen? I'll tell you in a minute. So this morning we are starting with 224 kilometers, which is exactly 60.1% state of charge. Oh, this is so touchy. I need to have the car on 80% tomorrow morning. I don't know how to do that. So we are going for a drive tomorrow morning to Yandina Creek, which is at the Sunshine Coast, a little bit further north, and it's about a 200 kilometer drive from here to there. I will show you this on a better route planner a little bit later and talk about my thoughts about this trip tomorrow, because in this area there's no charging possibility at all and we somehow need to get back. I could potentially charge the car to 100% and don't need to charge. Yeah, probably it'll be close, because this will be 90% highway drive, 100 kilometers per hour. So anyway, the challenge is now to charge the car to 80% minimum by tomorrow morning. And because we've got the 5 amp challenge week, I'm charging only on 5 amps. So I'm not sure how to do that because there won't be enough time to get this all done. I'm on 60% right now, and when I came home at 4 o'clock this afternoon, yeah, there's 1 hour time until the power goes away due to peak time, and then it comes back at about 9:30. Then we've got time until about 8 tomorrow morning to charge. So 8-10 hours. That will give me 70 kilometers only. It'll be very tight. I could potentially charge at work somewhere, but no, it's Friday. Now I can't. They are not there. The club is not open. Well, potentially we don't start with 80% tomorrow morning. I don't know yet. See, this is the thing. If you can only charge very slow at home, you need to plan ahead a little bit. I should have increased the state of charge over the week already, and then it wouldn't be a problem. But yeah, I thought it would be good. to make things worse, I have promised a test drive today in my lunch break, so I will use even more energy today. We are on 58.5%. I need to be on 80 at least tomorrow, I think. Alright, so after the test ride we are on 46.1% state of charge. I need to charge to at least 80% tomorrow morning at about 8 o'clock. So I need to refill this one at home, and I don't think I can make it with 5 amps because I was lazy and haven't planned ahead. Yeah, let's see how we go. And someone recently posted or commented on one of my videos saying he would never buy a Tesla because he would have range anxiety in the car. And I was laughing so loud really when I read this. It is actually the other way around. I had range anxiety in the PHEV. With only 50 kilometers of electric range, you get anxiety. I had really range anxiety in the Outlander PHEV, but I never had anything like this here in the Teslander. It is just so precise what it shows you, what the car can actually drive. There's no such thing as range anxiety in a Tesla. Okay, so plugging in on 5 amp and it's checking the charging, and it should start immediately to charge the car now, because yeah, it says 18 hours and 15 minutes, so 19 hours to charge to 80% on 5 amps. That's quite a long time. Yeah, flashing, starting charging immediately. But yeah, it's 4 o'clock now. The power will turn off at about 5 and then it comes back at 9:30, and then I have to actually measure and determine or decide if I have to increase the charging speed. But we leave it charging for the moment, for the next hour like this, and see how we go at this point of time, and I'll show you my thoughts about the route planning. Well, even then, it's 4 o'clock now. We have to leave at 8 o'clock in the morning. This is only 16 hours all in total, and it tells me 18 hours and 50 minutes on the screen already. Yeah, 18 hour 50 minutes. There's no way to charge it up in this time, right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I just want to quickly show you my thoughts about this trip tomorrow. So from home to Yandina Creek in Queensland, is up the coast here, and then back home. Just want to check the settings. Tesla Model 3 standard range 150 kilowatt hours per kilometer at 110. Okay, that might be 160 at 110. Reference speed 100%, maximum speed 110, start departure 80%, and charge arrival is 10, and goal arrival charge is 20. Outside temperature 30. Headwind, I don't know, 3% degradation, Tesla supercharger. Yep, that's all good. Plan route. Okay, so here's our route. So we're starting with 80% and arrive in Yandina Creek with 21%. That's all right. That's like 90 kilometers. And then we arrive in Maroochydore at the supercharger, which is not too far away, with 16%, which is fine with me. And then I charge to probably 80-90% over there, because we will have lunch, and then we are back with 20% back home. The only thing we need to do is we need to add another waypoint. Yeah, ESC, because we want to drive inland on the way there. Right, settings, plan route. Okay, let's see what it does now. Yep, so from home we're going inland, and then on the way back we're going through Brisbane back home. So it wants to go to the supercharger first and then to Yandina Creek. Okay, that's not going to happen. For 5 minutes only. No. Okay, to overcome that, we just take this one down to 10. The goal arrival, and plan the route again. This should fix it. Yeah, it does. So, going from home to Yandina Creek, arriving there with 20%, and then from there to Maroochydore, there's another 5% only. And then we charge up to 66, whatever. Now we will charge to 80-90%, definitely. See, and this takes only 16 minutes, and we want to have lunch there. This is not enough time anyway. Even if I charge to 80%, this is probably only 20 or 25 minutes then. Not enough time. 90% will be probably half an hour. We will see tomorrow, because this supercharger is in a shopping center. It is far too fast, guys. If you want to go shopping or if you want to have lunch or something, you won't make it. You've got only half an hour time or so until the car is fully charged and need to be moved, because otherwise you get idle fees. So I think superchargers belong next to the highway, where we actually stop, charge, and then continue your journey, but not in a shopping center. I would be totally fine with 50 kilowatt chargers there, or even with destination chargers in shopping centers. So you actually spend some more time in these centers. That's what they want you to do, right? But 60 minutes, that's ridiculous. You can just go to the bathroom and then the car is charged. Yeah, okay, so this is the plan for tomorrow so far. So I later on, when the power is back, I'll set the car to 80% and check all the settings inside again, and then we go for the journey tomorrow. Just to make this person feel better, I will start with 80% state of charge tomorrow morning, and will get some range anxiety on my way up the coast, or maybe on my way down. I haven't decided when, but I will let you know tomorrow. Yeah, we let this one sitting here until 10 o'clock or something, and then I make a decision when and how to charge the car until tomorrow 8 o'clock. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching then, and we will see us again tomorrow morning. In the meanwhile, head over to patreon.com/unpluggedtv and join the community over there for more videos behind the scenes, extra bonus videos, live chats, hangouts, WhatsApp group, and more. Alright guys, see you tomorrow morning, or probably later. Not sure if I film this one because it will be dark and Janet gets mad at me. Alright guys, tomorrow morning it is. Thank you, bye bye. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, look, the air conditioner is kicking in and we're getting 0 kilometers per hour. Charging stops completely when the aircon kicks in on 5 amp. Well, we have to ramp up the charging speed anyway, because otherwise we cannot charge the car to 80% until tomorrow morning. It says 24 hours plus now. Probably turn off the aircon for a moment. 85%, all right? Just 85%, not 90, 85. There we go. Just so you don't give me a hard time saying, oh, why haven't you charged to 90 or even 100%? You would have been safe. Well, I think it is safe enough. I will take the UMC with me as well, the charging cable. Should I take the charger? I probably don't need it. Well, I can take it. It doesn't cost me anything. It doesn't matter if it's sitting here in my garage or if I've got it with me in my car. I'll probably leave it here. I don't know yet. So we will arrive at the supercharger with about 15 to 20%, maybe a little bit less than 15. I'll say between 10 and 20%. And we can charge there to about 80 or 90%. Thanks to you guys, I've got some supercharger kilometers, which I will utilize tomorrow. And depending on the time we have there, We may have a walk on the beach there for 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe 1.5 hours. I don't know yet. It all depends a little bit on the time we have available then, because it's almost 5 hours in the car tomorrow to get there and to go back. So we will make this decision tomorrow when we are there. So what I will do, I will crank up the charging speed from 5 to 9 amps and see how much time. So it is now 10 o'clock and we have to leave at 8. So we've got 10 hours time to charge. So even on 9 amps, it is not really going down. So we are at 44% at the moment. 11. Okay, so I go up to 10 amp. See if this makes a difference. 10 hours, we need 10 hours. 11 amps. There we go. 10 hours. 9:55. Oh, it can even go down to 10. I want to charge as slow as possible. So 10 amps will give me 10 hours and 5 minutes. That should be fine. We will depart at 8:15, 8:15 tomorrow morning. Yeah, it stabilizes on 10 hours now, so that's fine.